Good morning, everyone. This is the complete walkthrough of the qualifying round played in the Southern Pines 9-hole Cup Master Division. This is a free-to-play walkthrough with premium plays on holes 3 and 4. The premium plays are to ensure safe and easier approaches. Before you continue with the video, make sure you have hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. This way you will get notified when I post my final round hole by hole content on Saturday. And if you feel my shots are incorrect, the setup is wrong, then you do not have to follow anything I say and may consider checking out somebody else. If you follow this video, consider some tokens and make your own tweaks as necessary, then a score of minus 15 or lower is possible. Now let's start with hole number 1. For the drive on hole number 1, we are going to start off with a power 4 wind 3 ball, having 20% of the blue ring inside the rough on right at P4 max right there. We're going to make an adjustment, max plus 10% P3, and after that we will switch to a luminary ball. If you don't have a P4 wind 3 ball, you can switch to luminary right after you find the starting position. Once again, adjustment will be max plus 10% P3, 7.7 top spin and 1 bar of right side spin. Center the ball and hit perfect. Depending upon the roll, our drive can be somewhere between 405 to 415 yards. .408. For the approach shot, we will be using 30% slider as base for plus 16 fairway fringe check. So first you perform a fairway fringe check near the pin. It is plus 18, so which will give us an addition of 0.2 decimal places. Again, 30% will be the base for plus 16, and then we apply spins until the ball guideline glitches down on the left side. See right there. I'll find the position once again. Now it's there and now it glitches. So that's our final position. Adjustment minus 10% P3 at slider. So plus 16 will be 30% slider. So plus 18 will be additional 0.2 rings. Center net hit perfect. And this has been coming nicely for an eagle on hole 1 par 4. A tough one to drop, but if you get this correct, then it's a bonus. Now for par 3s, if you have been following me, I do not dial in the par 3s until the final round. These are just for your reference. 3 left spin and half a bar of backspin using our Centurion and Rock Level 9. Notice the offset I make, about half a green square to the right of the pin. Adjustment will be 1:1 plus 1. For 9.2, I'm going to pull 10.2 rings. And then I'm going to apply just before circle drop overpower. So first I will bring it down to circle drop and then bring it back. Circle drops and I brought it back. Hit perfect. We'll be missing this one very slightly. So based on my miss, you can make your own tweak and hopefully this one converts into a drop for you. For the drive on hole number 3, I'm using a Topspin Boost ball. You can play with any P3 Topspin Boost 4 plus, Side Spin 1 plus, Wind 3 ball. Full Topspin Boost and half a bar of left spin. Adjustment will be max plus 10% P3. Now when I adjust my rings here, you will see even though I need to adjust more rings, but I will hit a line where I will only pull towards the left. So that's where you stop. See, now I'm just pulling to the left, so I did not pull the remaining rings and I just kept it at max. Half a ball of left curl, max OP, trying to hit perfect. We are looking for a drive yardage somewhere around 370 to 375 yards. 378, a little extra for me. Second shot will be with your power wood club, Cataclysm or the big dog. It is just what do you call it, transportation shot, sending the ball down there to have a thorn rings from min approach. So we keep our bullseye there at full spin boost, along with half a bar of right side spin. Just there. Adjustment once again, max plus 10% P3 using your wood club. Then I'll be applying half ball right curl and max OB, trying to hit perfect. Again, great lefts and great rights are safe, but try to hit perfect. Perfect ball. This will bring us nicely into rings from min range, rings from min approach for the thorn. Now we will have a look at the thorn shot. For thorn, you will be needing to push up minimum 5 to 10 rings from min. See it there. Now I will push up 5 rings. The spins would vary somewhere with 2 left spin to 2 back spin or 1.5 back spin. Have a ball guideline going to the hole, just like that. This one I played 5% slider and 5% elevation P3 settings. So for 11.4, I got 3.6 rings. Center and hit perfect. And we get a safe eagle on a difficult par 5. For the drive on hole number 4, we are going to play with a power 5 wind 0 side spin 4 plus ball. Now depending upon the wind strength, we'll be tweaking our top spin, keeping 3.5 right spin intact. So in case of 18.6 miles per hour, you will see me use 4 toss spin and 3.5 bars of right side spin. I have my ball guard line about half a ring left of the bunker edge right there. Adjustment max plus 10% P5 and then push to max. And single great left is okay. Bad great left, you will see on the drive, will make me come very close to the bunker, so try not to hit a bad great left. Single great right is okay and perfect is obviously okay. See, we do hit a bad great left here. We will bounce over the bunker and then onto the fairway. So trying not to do this, try to hit a perfect drive, which will bring you nicely into a wedge range. Even here we are in a very safe wedge shot. Drive yardage will vary 520 to 530 yards, might be 5 or 10 yards short or long. Playing this one max toss spin EB school method. My club is at the max right there. I will apply full toss spin boost, and the ball guard line going to the hole. You see, I will keep it through the hole. Make sure you keep it to the hole as we have a tailwind. Also, on this shot, I'm going to unintentionally apply like 1 to 2 clicks of overpower, but since we have a tailwind, I was safe here. And the gingerbread snow globe ball is a little difficult to center for me regardless, so try your best to center the ball. Hit perfect. EB school is played at minus 40% P4 toss spin boost method. So this is the play on hole number 4. Hole number 5, definitely some wind angle tweaks in play here. I missed this one just on the right in my live play. Before spins, we are going to have the ball guard line going through the hole with a portion of the yellow ring onto the fairway. See, just like that, ball guard line is going through the hole. Then we apply spins, about 2 right spin and 0 to 1 top spin as needed to have the ball guard line going through the hole. Adjustment 1:1 -1. 10.4, I'm going to pull 9.4 rings. Center and hit perfect. And in this case, it will drop red center. But like I said, in the starting, some wind angle tweaks are definitely there. So you might need a couple of clicks of left or right curl. But if you're lucky and get the same wind angle like I have on the video, then you should be seeing this one drop. Center cup for a hole-in-one on hole 5, part 3. For the drive on hole number 6, we are going to start off with our rock, keeping half of the clearing inside the tree shadow, as you will see shortly. Just like that. Then switch to your Apocalypse and Goliath bag. 4.7 top spin and 1.2 right spin in case of Apocalypse level 7. Apocalypse level 8 will be using 1 bar of right side spin, and Apocalypse level 5 and 6 will be using 1.5 bars of right side spin. The difference in right spin is due to the difference in curl and different level of apox. Adjustment, max plus 10% P3. Max right curl, max OP, a power slice. We are looking for a drive yardage somewhere around 405 to 420 yards. $410 in this case. For the second shot, we are going to perform a fairway fringe check. We'll be using our base +1 as 27% slider. Now we are at +9. So +9 will be additional 0.8 decimals. Apply toss spin to have the ball garland going through the hole, right spin as necessary. We will have the inner ring touching the fairway rough line. Adjustment will be minus 5% P3 at slider. So for +9, it will be additional 0.8 decimals. Center and head perfect. Now on the video, I used 0% P4, as a result of which I will miss this one on the left. So use minus 5% P3 and you will be coming close for the albatross on hole number 6. For the drive on hole number 7, all you need is a Berserker ball along with the Apocalypse level 7+. If you don't have Apoc level 7 or 8, it might be a little difficult as you have less topspin. In case of Apoc level 7, white ring by the bunker on the right. Adjustment will be max plus 10% P5, and then we push our target to max. Now we will push to max for winds up to 15.5 miles per hour. Anything above will be a yardage less. I will have the values mentioned in the notes later on. Full toss spin, 2 left spin, half a ball of left curl, and try to hit perfect. I hit a bad great left on the first drive and I was in the water. So this is my second drive. And in practice, I always hit perfect. I never hit a great left until I learned on my live round. So try to hit perfect. We are looking to be in the rough or on the fairway or on the fringe in my case. This time, 479 yards. For the approach, it might be wedge or the rough iron, whichever it is. Always use max backspin and try to use the funnel we have. Keep the ball garland going through the hole, just like that. No adjustment needed. We have a massive funnel. Single great lefts or rights will also drop. I do it perfect and with a very nice speed. Will hit the pin dead center. But this case it's a birdie because I hit the ball in water on the first attempt due to a bad great left. So try to hit perfect on the drive and you will be having a very safe eagle on hole number 7. Hole number 8, this is a very aggressive approach as we are playing very close to the bunker line. Thorzaman level 6 and 7 will play from max P3 line at +16 yards. Thorzaman level 8 will play from +13 yards. Max backspin, 1 bar of right side spin. My ball guide line is ending up 2 green squares above the pin, as you can see. First bounce is right at the center of the fringe. Adjustment with a very noticeable 1159, max plus 10% P2. Then we apply just before circle break under power and try to hit perfect. Remember, any 1201 will pull you into the bunker. That's the reason why it is very aggressive, as we are playing very close to the bunker, as you see right there, very close. So I recommend 2 to 3 tokens before trying this one out, or you can just play bounce over for a very safe birdie. Again, max plus 10%, P2. Final hole, hole line par 5. Here we have a tailwind. We'll be using it to our advantage. Full toss spin, 2 bars of right side spin. Adjustment will be max minus 70% P5 settings. Ball guideline entering down the fairway. Since we have a tailwind, I'm trying to use negative elevation here, so we bounce further high up near the bunker and try to gain more yardage. So that's why it is max minus 70. Perfect ball. And depending upon the roll, your drive can be somewhere between 470 to 490 yards. I once went 487, once I was 475, so that's a very broad range. Here it is 475. Second shot can be played for the albatross, but I highly recommend to play it for the safe eagle first, because you might catch a glitch roll, which will bring you into a very difficult wedge shot. So be aware about that. Here I myself was trying to go for the alba, but I did end up short. I could have applied more topspin, but chose not to. Like I said, we could have, there is a possibility of catching a glitch roll there. As you see, the ball guideline is very glitchy on the green. 2 right spin, about 5.2 toss spin. Ball guideline still 3 to 4 green square short of the pin, but in line. Adjustment from the max distance line, max plus 20% P5. Again, you do not have to play this one for the alba. Just use your cat or the big dog, hop over, play for a very safe wedge or a putt. But if you're curious, you can go for it. Perfect ball. And nicely on the green for a very safe putt for the eagle on hole line par 5. So consider practice tokens and a very good opportunity for minus 15 or lower.